All right, as we make our way to our mat today, let's actually start in a child's pose. If you want to add a blanket under the knees or anything like that, of course, always feel free to do that. Maybe taking those knees nice and wide. And here at the beginning, if those hips are a little tight, maybe you want to stay on the forearms so that you can relax the head. Just gently let those hips fall toward the heels, forehead down toward the mat. And really turn that focus to the breath. Inhaling in through the nose, feel it spread across that lower back. Take those nice slow exhales. Couple more breaths here. Letting the body settle, let the mind clear out, making your way to that practice. On our inhale, we're going to flow forward up to our tabletop and let's circle out those hips. Nice big hip circles, starting whichever direction you want to first. You kind of get those shoulders, that torso involved, the whole body kind of circling around here. And let's switch directions, circling the other way. And then as we come back into neutral, we'll take cat and cow with the breath on our inhale, finding cow, exhaling to round for cat, flowing back and forth using your breath. No rush here. Let's take one more. Back into neutral. We're going to slide our left leg nice and long, plant and anchor the ball of the left foot, and then sink that left heel toward the mat. Really stretch out that calf. We'll shift back to center, lift the left foot with the foot flexed, pull the belly button in, and then add that right arm, reaching out long. We're going to keep the left leg lifted, release the right hand toward the mat, hinge at the knee, and then open up that left hip. Send the left foot over toward the right side of the room. Coming back to center, we'll release. We'll reset, switch sides, slide that right foot long, plant the ball of the foot, sink the heel away from you, breathe into the calf. And then shifting forward, we'll lift the right leg, engage the core, left arm, reaching out. We'll release the left hand, bend that right knee, open up this right hip. And back to center. We'll release. We're going to walk our hands forward to plank position. Shift those shoulders over the wrists. Really engage the core. On our exhale, we'll lower down, elbows in along the body. Inhale to lift the chest, baby cobra. And on our exhale, we'll press it back to a child's pose, sinking the hips, rounding the spine. Inhale, flowing back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose. And one more time, flowing forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, child's pose. On that next inhale, as we flow forward, we'll use our exhale this time to send it up and back, down dog, getting settled here. On our inhale, we'll travel to the top of the mat. And let's find a ragdoll. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, hang the head heavy. And as we release, we'll take our time and roll all the way up into our mountain. Let's take some shoulder circles here at the top. And the other way. And then on our inhale, we'll reach tall. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. On our inhale, we'll find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. One more like that. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, folding this time, bending the knees, plant the hands. Find your way to plank. On your exhale, lower with control. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Could always take a child's pose instead. On our inhale, we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, folding. Stepping back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Bending the knees, we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, folding, finding plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hinge, fold, step back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. With control, we're going to lower those knees nice and slowly all the way down to the mat. Then we're going to take our right leg. We're going to extend the right leg. On our exhale, we're going to pull right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend that right leg. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, send it back. Two more. And we're going to pull this right leg and sweep it up there to the top of our mat. We're going to find a low lunge. We want to keep our right knee over that right ankle. Adjust that left leg as you like. Maybe lift the hips. Exhale, sink, and they settle in, finding that first low lunge. Use a block if you want to bring the floor a little bit higher. Then we're going to walk our hands and hips back. Keep those hips lifted over that back knee. Pull the right toes up towards you. Forward fold toward that right leg. You can keep a nice bend in the right leg. Then we're going to walk back to our low lunge. Sink the hips. Then taking that back left leg, we're going to pick it up. We're going to cross the wide edge behind us and then open up to our wide edge of the mat for a little bit of gait. Down that right leg, left arm, up and over. Feel that stretch. Then we're going to move through center, lower the left fingers to the mat or to a block, and then sweep the right arm all the way up and over. Then this right arm, we're going to send straight up toward the sky. Feel those shoulders nice and stacked. Pull the belly button in. With the breath, we're going to take thread the needle sweeps. So pull the core in. Exhale, sweep that top right arm under as far as you can. Inhale, reach it tall, stack those shoulders. Exhale, twist, sweep under. Inhale, reach. Two more. And then we're going to lower that right hand down toward the mat and make our way to child's pose, facing the back. Sink it back, find that breath. On our inhale, we're going to flow forward. Exhale, up and back, down dog. We're going to inhale, walk the feet to the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, folding, finding plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Nice and controlled. We're going to lower those knees. And we'll take the other side, back around the left leg. We're going to extend. On our exhale, pull that left knee toward the left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Two more. And then we'll sweep the left foot up there between the hands. Our first low lunge on this side. So again, kind of sink and lift the hips, adjust as you need to. And then we're going to walk hands and hips back. Pull the left toes up and we'll forward fold. Walking back to our low lunge, settling in. And we'll take that right foot, cross it back behind us, cross the wide edge. We'll open up back to gate on this side, down the left leg, right arm up and over. Through center, lowering those right fingers. We'll sweep the left up and over. Feel that stretch. Then we're going to take the left arm straight up toward the sky, stacking. Pull that core in. We'll take the sweeps. Exhale to sweep under. Inhale, reach tall. Two more. And then we'll lower that left hand down toward the mat. And we'll find our child's pose. Sink it back. Find that breath. And let's walk those hands off to the left. Maybe stack the right hand on top of the left. And then we'll move through center off to the right. Maybe stack the left hand on top of the right. And then back to center. One more nice big breath in our child's pose. And then we'll rise up back to our tabletop. Let's take a couple rounds of cat and cow. One more. And release. And we'll take our hips back and forth, side to side, all the way to the left, all the way to the right. And when we're about even, we'll lower, find our way into that easy seat. And let's bring soles of the feet together out in front. Find that tall spine out of the sit bones. And then as you're ready, hinge, fold, find your stretch, and then settle in and stay. And we'll roll tall. Let's send our right leg out. We'll plant the left foot on either side of our right leg. Pull those right toes back towards you. And then we're going to twist toward the left knee, gazing back over the left shoulder. As we start to come back around, the right hand is going to grab a hold of that big left toe. We're going to lift the left leg. Left arm, we're going to reach back behind us, and then we're going to work to try to straighten the left leg and gaze back toward the left hand. Don't force anything. Keep breathing. And then we'll come back around, bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale tall, exhale fold. And release. All right, switching sides. The left leg will extend. We'll plant the right foot either side. And we'll twist toward that right knee, nice and tall. As we come back around, the left hand's going to grab that big right toe. We'll lift the right leg. And we'll take that open arm twist. Back around to center. Let's bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. And release. All right, let's send both legs out. One more stretch here. Settle those sit bones. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. And release. All right, let's plant those feet and roll it all the way down. We'll settle that back. Let's do a little bit of bridge here first. So walk the shoulder blades low, walk the feet in toward the sit bones, about hips distance apart. Arms are nice and relaxed. As you're ready, press into those feet, lift the hips, squeeze a little at the top. Take your time, rolling all the way down. If you want to add arms here, you can. As you lift the hips, you can flow the arms up and over, and bringing those arms back down as you lower the hips. Up to you, whatever you like. Two more. And we'll release. Make our way back down to the mat. And then windshield wipering the knees back and forth, side to side. Take your time here. Check in with those hips, with the back. Maybe go ahead, goalpost the arms. And let's drop the knees to the left. Let them stay. Settle in here. And as we turn that focus back to the breath, we can also tip the gaze to the right, starting to slow things down. On our inhale, we'll come up through center, drop the knees to the right, and slowly that gaze off to the left, settling in, sinking into our twist on this side. And then back up into center. We're going to cross our right leg all the way over the left and then pull both knees into chest. You can hold behind that left leg if you like. If you want a little bit more stretch in the right hip, the left hand can find that right foot and gently pull the right foot towards you a little bit more. And then you should feel that stretch in the right hip. Up to you. One more breath. And then we'll gently release. Unwind and switch sides. We'll cross left leg over right, pull both knees back into chest. And then this time, right hand can maybe find that left foot, pull the left foot in just a little bit and feel that stretch in the left hip. Keep that slow, steady breath. Feel that back body against the mat. And as we release, we'll hug both knees into chest and massage out the spine. Rock right to left, left to right. Find happy baby if you like. As you're ready, we'll release into Shavasana. Send the legs nice and long down the mat. Let those feet fall open. Walk the shoulder blades nice and low. Blink the eyes closed, and we'll settle in here. Let the mind be calm. Let the breath be slow and deep. And allow the body to be soft and settled. Few more breaths here. Feel that inhale. Feel the body on the exhale. Invite some gentle movement as you're ready. Fingers, toes, maybe the head a little side to side. Maybe a full body stretch. And then making our way to either side, to the left or to the right. We'll pause and seal in all the good of our practice, thanking ourselves for coming, breathing in the good, and using these exhales as a chance to exhale out anything we don't want to take with us. Pressing back up. I'll meet you in a nice easy seat as you're ready, where we can settle the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. On that exhale, drop the shoulders nice and low. Thank you so much for sharing part of your day with me. Namaste.